Might be the sky wait for me, and we'll quit.
Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're a returning customer, you know what to do. So today, I'm going to tell you all the story of how I overacted on television. So, once upon a time, I found a little agency where I live, you know, a free little agency for people to be extras on shows. So I've been found it, but I didn't sign up. So I decided in 2019, I was like, I'm gonna sign up because this is my dream to be on TV. Like, I've always wanted to be an actress since I was like a little kid, and I never did really much to pursue that dream. So I'm like, this thing is right here. It's a simple little profile I have to make, and I'm gonna do it. Like, it's simple, I could do it. So I did it. I made the profile, you know, I put my little picture up there, and you know, I just left it. So, you know, some time had passed. I probably did that like in June, July, summertime of 2019. So some time passed, I totally forgot about it. So I would see the posts that they would post on Facebook because they would tell when they needed like people. So I was seeing, I wouldn't think much of it. So when the time it came, I think they had reached out to me because I had a profile with them. So I think they do reach out to people, and you can reach out to them as well if you see like a role that you want to pursue. So they reached out to me, and it was for this show called The Chi. And in the show, I'm like, oh my goodness, it's The Chi. Like, I watched that show, and I actually knew a girl that was on the show. She was an extra as well, so she literally had like a 2-second clip. But I mean, something is better than nothing. So I was thinking like, if she can do it, I can do it too. Pick up the phone and call now, you know? So that's what I did. So they reached out to me, and I was so excited. I was like, this is amazing. Like, this is, oh my goodness, this is like almost like a dream come true. So I signed up for it, or, you know, I agreed to doing it. So, you know, fast forward, I told my mom, because, you know, I ain't had no transportation back then. So I tell her, like, yeah, I'm going to be an extra on the show. Can you, like, take me? The good thing about it was the location where I had to be, like, picked up and dropped off at was right down the street from my house. It was just like, this is supposed to happen for me. Like, this is for me. Ugh, I keep saying the word, like, I'm really going to try not to, though, but not as hard as I was because I was really stuck. But anyways, so it was just so meant for me. I felt like it was. When the time came, I, you know, dressed the part, and the part was basically they wanted you to look like you were, I forgot, but it was some description, and then they gave like a little picture, you know, like back in the day how Tumblr used to have the black girl aesthetic, but it was cool with the like hat to the back, like the, you know, snapback hat to the side back some, and the glasses with the holes poked out of, I mean the lenses poked out of it or something. And, you know, it was just something like that. And I'm like, okay. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm not going to dress like that because that was back in the day. And no one really, I mean, okay, I guess people really did dress like that. So I dressed nice. I put on this little floral, like, off the shoulder top. And I wear some jeans and this suede tan belt. And I was thinking to myself, this is a good outfit. Like, this is a nice outfit. So, you know, back to fast forward to the day, my mom picked me up, and, you know, she take me to the set. And I'm shy because this is before I really came out of my bubble, but I was not gonna let that stop me from following my dreams because it was like at my fingertips. Like, everything was just coming to me. Like, why would I turn that down? So I told myself, I'm just gonna have to suck it up. Like, I might not talk to nobody, I might will. But so I went on the set. It was like stationed at a school. So I went in there, I'm confused and stuff, like, where am I supposed to go? Like, and then, you know, I walk in, it kind of wasn't even like super perfect. I don't know, I guess that's how it is for the extras part, but it wasn't even like all that professional for real. So I was trying to figure out, like, who do I talk to? Like, It's a whole room full of people.
And I don't know who I talk to.
So I finally find who I was supposed to talk to. So I go to them, they make me fill out some form, like maybe a W-2. Is that what those things called? I don't know, probably a W-2 or something. Like just so I could get paid. So of course I filled it out because I was gonna get paid. You know, honestly, I was just so in love with the idea of being an actress. And I mean, I still am. I probably would have did it for free. I would have did it for free, honestly. So yeah, I filled out the form though. I give it to her and I just go sit. So me, you know, I was shy. I didn't want to sit by anyone, but it's extras. So it's literally that, a whole bunch of people, extra people. So even if I had sat by myself in that moment, like it was gonna be a whole bunch of people that came by me, which is what happened. And I didn't really talk to people. They gave us food, but no, they gave us food after like these other people had got their food. They was like, okay, now y'all could get some food. And I'm like,
oh, that's how y'all treat us?
Okay, like mind you, this is like my first time being on set and stuff. So I don't know how they treat extras. So I was thinking to myself, okay, but I still got that food, okay? So I got that food, I got the food, and you know, I would talk a little bit to people. You know, people was talking because some of those people, like they knew each other from previous projects and stuff. So they knew each other and stuff. So I'm like, oh wow, like does everybody know each other? And you know, I come to find out, no, they didn't. Like people that were there, they were just more outgoing than me. So I'm sitting out quiet, and you know, I say a thing here and there, but like I don't want to say too much. So it was time to go on set, and they like, okay, people, come on, like let's get on the bus or whatever to go to the set, because where I got dropped off at was not the set. I guess that's just where they meet up at. I don't know. That's where they store the extras at. So we got on the bus and we got on set. So the set was, I could say what the set was because the show is already out. So the set was a baby shower, and it was inside of a church. So so we get in there. We see how it's all set up. You know, it just looked like a baby shower inside of a church, like literally that. So we just all sitting around. I don't know what to do, but a lot of these people are experiencing the extra world. So I'm just like, so what do we do? Like sitting there confused and stuff. And this is when I actually started to talk to people, because I was really asking questions like, so what's about to happen? And then they said like, you know, the director's gonna tell us what to do and we just gonna do it. And I'm like, oh, okay. So we was sitting around a lot. Like when I tell you, okay, say I worked 8 hours, 6 hours, no, I'm gonna say like a good 7 hours was me just sitting around. Like, and I'm an extra too, so I probably only acted for like in total 30 minutes. Finally, the director come, he say what he say, which I did not hear. So everybody get up, like all the extras get up and get in their spots or whatever and do what they're supposed to be doing. And I'm like, what's going on, guys? Like, what we doing? So, you know, I get up too. Like, and then I'll ask this girl, so what are we supposed to do? And she said, we're supposed to just talk to each other. And I'm like, oh, okay, so we're supposed to just talk to each other. So I'm like, what we talking about, first off? And she's like, you know, just say anything. I'm okay. She was like, just make it look like you're talking. Okay. So that's what I did. But I was really talking. And I don't know if y'all know how the extra scene works, you know, if y'all ever been there. But you're not supposed to talk like vocally. Like you're supposed to mouth words. Didn't know that. So I was just sitting there talking, you know, people looking at me, and I'm like,
why y'all not talking back to me?
Like, that's what we supposed to be doing, right? But no, then she's like, no, you're supposed to like mouth words. And I'm like, oh. So it was slightly embarrassing. I'm like, y'all, I'm new to this. Like, I don't know anything. And you know, people, they were really kind, actually. Like, people were really kind. I was just the one that was like being standoffish because I was shy. Like, I wasn't out of my shell at the time. But when I would talk to people or ask questions, they would be very nice to me. So, you know, on the set, I would start talking to people like once we got there, because they had gave one girl a phone and we were supposed to act like we were taking a picture when the camera came out or something like that. So we were supposed to act like we were taking a picture. So we actually started taking pictures. Like, I actually have a video from that day. Yeah, I actually did make friends on the set. Like, it was, I ain't gonna say friends, but like, you know, I was cool with people and we added each other on social media. And, you know, I support them from where I'm at. And I hope they support me from where they at if they see my stuff. But yeah, so, you know, Jacob Lattimore is in there. And y'all, yeah, so I grew up in the mindless era, okay? So, you know, it was mindless behavior, OG girls, Jacob Lattimore. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm over here hitting my baby for y'all. I grew up in that era, okay? So, you know, it's Jacob Lattimore. But the thing is, the crazy thing is, I didn't really care for Jacob Lattimore back then. But, you know, he was close to mindless behavior. So I'm like, oh my goodness, it's Jacob Lattimore. Would that mean he know violence behavior? Even though, you know, violence behavior, they grown now and they so problematic now. Except for Prodigy and Ray Ray. They not the problematic ones. But yeah. So I just felt like I was, like, all my dreams are coming true. Like, I felt like I was in Disney World, guys. Like, that's how amazing life was in that 30, 40 hours, 2 hours window. And my life was amazing, okay? So, no, I was saying, like, it was great. It was amazing in that moment, but it also got extra amazing when, you know, Jacob Lattimore came out. Because I was like, oh my God, it's Jacob Lattimore. So, but he's actually short, and I found that out because it was one scene where when people rushed to the food. I didn't even see the episode myself. That's the crazy part. I never seen the episode myself, so I honestly don't know what they put in the episode. So now I actually have to go watch the episode for this video. But anyway, so it was a part where I like walked around by him to get some food because we had to act like we wanted some food. And yeah, I realized he was a little shorter than me. But you know what Zendaya and Tom taught me? That doesn't matter. No, it's fine. I don't even like Jacob Lattimore like that. But I will say, he was staring at me on that set. And I glowed up now. So I ain't gonna say too much. But I said enough. You feel me? No, let me stop. But no, he was looking at me a little some type of way. And I was like, Jacob Lattimore? Y'all, what I tell you? On the inside. Because you know how you had to.
Now y'all know.
Y'all told yourselves if y'all ever met someone, a celebrity that you like, that you would not overreact. You had to act mysterious and stuff. You know, you had to pull a Bella Swan so they'll notice how different you are from the rest of the fangirls, and then they'll pick you. So, you know, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, you know, I can't show that I'm like, oh my goodness, fangirling because this man knows mindless behavior, you know? So I had to act normal and professional because I was on set, you feel me? So yeah, I saw him looking at me and I'm like, sir, let's stay professional now, you know? Yeah. So anyways, so, you know, we doing little scenes, redoing scenes because that's what you do in showbiz, you know, I would know. So we kept redoing these scenes and I had to act like the food was really good. So I'm just like with the plate in my hand, this, like I had to mouth the words, and it was so awkward.
Bon appetit, motherfucker.
After that, when I watch TV shows, I just be thinking like, y'all not saying nothing back there. When it look like people talking back there, they're literally not saying anything. They're just mouthing words. And I want to say, extras, they carry shows, okay? They make everything look so real. If it wasn't for extras, shows would be so weird. But anyways, so honor to us. No, I'm just fine. But yeah, so basically, yeah, so it was one part we had to act like we really liked the food. So I'm sitting up.
Wait, mama raised me on the up, 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 on the
Yes, God. Ain't had no big Jones chicken in a minute.
like that stuff. And another scene that I was in, I don't know if they showed that part, but I don't know her name, but she had brought a balloon to a guy that I was talking to in the scene. So me and him were talking, so we just and she came and gave him a balloon. So I was like, ooh, I hope they show that part, because you know it was a main character that was doing that. So I'm like, oh, definitely I'm gonna be in this right now. So yeah.
That was some shady ass shit you pulled, serving them people food from other restaurants.
Shady or jeans?
Shady.
Thank you.
So fast forward another scene, I'm like, okay, I'm trying to be seen, you know. So the girl, she had found out, spoiler. The girl, she had found out that she was pregnant. Oh, and I'm so irritated. But the girl, okay, I was just trying to make sure it was still recording. But the girl, she had found out that she was having twins or something. So, you know, they popped the balloons. Oh, maybe it was a gender reveal, or maybe it was an all-in-one bundle, you know? So they had popped the balloon or something. I forgot. But they did something and they found out that she was having twins. And, you know, you could see me in the crowd and I was like,
Power off.
girl, don't interrupt my video like that. Anyways, so yeah, I'm over there acting my butt off, okay? Like, if anything, I'm the one that deserved that Oscar that Will Smith got, okay? Because I was overacting. Okay, I didn't do all that, but I was like I was acting that part out, okay?
What? Is it a boy or girl? You having twins! Congrats, you having a boy!
Oh, no.
And a girl!
So yeah, fast forward to when they actually put it on TV and I'm looking at it through FaceTime with my cousin. And she showed me, when I tell y'all, that was the most cringiest thing. And I'm like, y'all, this is on TV. Like, can I sue or something? I wouldn't even sue them because I like being on TV. But yeah, I was like, this is so embarrassing. I think that's the reason I don't even tell people that I was on the show. That I was on the show, because it was so embarrassing, like how I overacted. So if I was the extra that was literally being extra. So yeah. So I hope you all enjoyed my story on how I overacted. And I hope it makes you feel better. If you all are into extra work, make sure you check out your city. Like, extra work is very easy. So definitely do it, because it's definitely fun and it's super easy. And you get paid. Like, we got paid overtime, OT, okay? Everybody like that OT, okay? I don't even know what it was, because honestly, I was not doing it for the money. I was doing it because I wanted to be on TV and I wanted to be an actress. So, yes. And then another fun fact, they actually reached out to me the end of last year, so 2021, December, and they were like, yeah, do you want a core role? Me and my overacting, so do I want a core role? But I'm in school, so I couldn't do it. But it was like, wow, my dreams were like right here, but I couldn't do it. But it's okay, because there'll definitely be more opportunities when I actually can do it. I hope you all enjoyed the story. If you did not, oh well, so make sure you like the video. And yeah, until next time, bye my goodies.